South Tongue Honorable Wisdom Kobuoyomi any incomo amo yamo adumu akwa baba akoma FM so kumase.
Yeah, you former MP.
Well, sorry, former MP for South Tongue. Okay, sorry, Honorable. But you say bibi aboko there. Oh, young shade. Say. Meaning so follow your sports ne kakra. Your sports no, especially football. Baby, Gina, open waiting the bay saying.
Oh, definitely. I don't think we are doing well. And there are a lot of issues but we can refer to as contributed to some of the challenges we are facing. It's systemic, and it has to be done so well. I think one of the low points of the last parliament, this is the 8th parliament, you showing to the Ghana football and how things are happening. I think it's a pressure group from amongst new journalists. I can't say the leadership of parliament for the reports to be taken and anti-member. It has elapsed. It is beautiful work with all the people who were invited to testify. You also know. Nothing really has come out of it, even though the content is still relevant. But we are implementing some of the suggestions and observations the former committee in the area, so that you may get your football going. I am a bit careful to say the full content because it still remains the property of Parliament. But some will be some media. Including myself, young football, but you may as a man who should be. So that the team rubbish shoulders and probably go back into history the way people adore play at the continental level and in the rest of the world. I think there are a whole lot of issues contribute to what we are seeing.
Issues are mobile boss, so a bit of motiness, you know. I've been this over to Kakache.
Oh, maybe after all those came together, it's a young former skipper, Seminar Pia, and so to committee, it won't say. We have forgotten about the grassroots, football development, the coach, the young, the way to identify the young ones and then put them together and train them. Eventually, playing among themselves through a competitive game, resulted in the past some of them are making it. And it looks like also I can come back to the drawing board. And for us, the best way to go back, to improve and answer and getting the school sports going, a good collaboration between National Sports Authority and the Ghana Education Service, so that in a way, you are getting the coach, the grassroots, the youth participating, and maybe get many of them also to have a little formal education whilst playing. I have some of the suggestions in the report and I would have brought together. Two, we share young coaching, especially the training process. They need to be motivated, especially young national coaches. There is a way to get them motivated. and the way they as a omni salary, so and it has if they must come and perform before they earn something. Some of the things you're going to see is if you are going to play an opponent, say an outsider, with your national team, then a coach means maybe the way maybe the black side is going to play, and then the junior coach, so on is salary, so and then maybe your opponent, I'm about to come and say Oscar normal information and all that. You see that you go to that game, and then maybe from within. I'm not saying that happened though, but these are things that we need to all look at and fill every loophole. Everything contributing to the non-performance. So the coaches must be motivated and so to ensure that they might anyway. And they also look at the referees. Also the referees too, they are not being well taken care of. They've lamented a lot. Okay, and there are a whole lot. I'm just trying to look at few of the things, even though I'm not mandated to go into everything. But referees should look at, because more officiating games, if they are not motivated and well catered for, how do you expect them to even officiate a game and make it look attractive as a competitive? Because there's the need to look at it seriously. If a referee is on maybe 900 cities, and he has to travel to somewhere, maybe Tamale Borga out of that money, and then go and be in a hotel for a day or two, and then even you end up, how do you expect the referee to perform? Even sometimes payments and compromises are only and as I explained to you now, they are even in several ways, and I think it is something that if we really want to get football going party, we need to just not underestimate the role that the referees play in ensuring that the games look good, it's so attractive, competitive, and people can come and then enjoy and entertain themselves and so on and make business, and then they be able to attract brands that we associate them with the games.
The 8th Parliament, Motsna say this uncle way take his decision. Now it's been dissolved. There's the 9th Parliament. One same way, Ebaya Juma, and once we are implemented more. The new committee, I'm sure, if it is constituted, should take up that matter. And then from behind the scene will push for that matter to be taken up, and then so I would say the parliament should look at that matter and then deal with it, and then let's know how to go. I mean, it's very important. I don't know. You see, that those are, it's not late. It's not late, but I think it's something that we should all look at and then get that thing done quickly. For your former MP for Southtown, Honorable Wisdom, and AG and Komo. Oh, young Shadi, say, a bus sports side, what's reaching problems, be facing near this day, and I expect every the new government, as far as sports is concerned.
Well, that one, in terms of solution for the current government, and they're beautiful, of course. I can tell you plans are on the Bible to get and it's going to be one in which will be contributing. In fact, even though government are outlining the way our ourselves with their mind, the way in the form of a manifesto, implementation in the express will be part of the process. Will be part of the process. So you who are interviewing me today, you will be part of the process. Open maybe implementation in the way so that at the end of the day, you are getting so that we will all own the process and then ensure the outcome will be what in the budget, so that at least the grassroots will feel an impact something is happening. School sports and a bit picky, a special, a place in all these processes to make sure all the federations, will also ensure presence is felt across the entire region. Let's say we will have a broader representation in terms of discipline we are responsible for across the entire region, so that we can have a lot more talent, having the opportunity to maybe represent the country in events. I find maybe continental events or even beyond. They're very, very important. A lot of games are going to come back, like Chester games. Formerly, you see a lot of ethnic identify a lot of athletes, a lot of potential sportsmen and women from the security services, because there were almost special competition. Everybody scouts all over, normal barbershop, performance from the various security services and all that. Out of that, correct, athletes at me and then go forward and then represent the country. Those events must come back, and they are all going to come back. They were formerly corporate entities, some teaming back together, performing, play ball among themselves, or maybe some form of sports among themselves. While if you look at hockey, it's something that's more Bank of Ghana among the various banking institutions coming together and playing among themselves. Out of that, national athlete. So it's going to be a broader one. We will definitely play a role. That is to say that more and more sports journalists will also play, and it's going to cut across football, boxing, all of them will be well featured. And when we come to football, of course,
I say, Ghana Football Association, ama saa plans yi ideas amopesa mo de ba mo timi enkoye se mo interfere FIFA ban bi sanctions ni ade bi every phone be makwan za.
Oh, the point is that it's not going to be an interference of the same in the law, and nobody will. The point is that we own me, everybody own our national team. The team belongs to Ghanaians, and the way the standard has come down. How do we make sure that the standard goes up? So we will make sure. In America, for instance, in the law, in which Act 934, one of the babies of Research Secretary John Mahama, in 2016, I went to have the opportunity to implement it in 2017. Now he's got the opportunity to implement it. And this particular law, because only said sports are dynamic, and of course, as it's all the time. And so for the country to really make it in sports, and even for it to even go beyond sports into even tourism and so on, sports contributing effectively to young GDP. The key thing is every year, twice every year, we should have sports conferences. We should have sports conferences by law. Also, since the law was promulgated, about 8 years, me and us more or not a single conference has been organized. For instance, we can say we want to discuss sports, and we can bring to about the year spokesperson to discuss sports for 3-4 days or 5 days continuously. We bring FIFA people, but we have the mass to in line with government's vision for the national team. And then, of course, it cannot be done without the FA's rule or in all of that. And FA cannot say that is interference. There are other countries that are tailoring their thing in a manner which, of course, the FIFA itself is not say anything against it. At the end of the day, once government is happy, FIFA's rules are not also what do you call it? Accommodating, and you just respect and talk about. And I think it will. Look, FIFA is not like entity, only plans here, they will not agree to your visions of improving your internal football, particularly your national team. I will now hear the major spending for the national team. I don't think so. Therefore, we will accommodate it. It will be a kind of win-win thing for everybody.
Sir, Osha Blasters, Sia, and Sempi, about coaching, not FNC or more chain. I'm a to a baby now, Bino, Edna Junaba. On Otuado, saying I'm a Becamobamanatin and Ambamanaco.
And that one I cannot be the only person to say a plan should go or not. But if my personal opinion, my personal opinion, I think even though we didn't have to qualify the team for AFCON, we have a bigger way ahead of us, which is the World Cup. I think it's too late in the day to say and all that. I think we should just continue to get us there. So that is me, my position, my personal position. Me, I don't attribute it to government or anybody. Me, my personal position, or that's what I think. Because we contact, it's okay. Let's kick the him away and bring in another person and all that. I think we just have to do some sort of short analysis where we are really weak and see how we can complement it to get our World Cup, through participation and our team doing better and all that. Then you better say, okay, and then you bring in another person. You see, the non-performance of a team does not only lie on coaching. It also depends on the players. Like Sinapia said, you see, when you're a player, not all about for a national team, you need some commitment, degree of commitment to be from your side. To me, clearly indicated on the time, there was that commitment, and it was a competition among the local players to get a call even into the national team. You don't just get a call into the national team without anybody knowing your performance or your pedigree. It is at those times when you get called, the entire country knows this one they are a good material because he has proven beyond any doubt he is good. But where call-ups are, done maybe sometimes that's a perception that somebody is influencing and then is something the So let us all know that we want to repair something that is a bit, broken and not in the best of state at all, and then breaking people's hearts constantly and so on and so forth. How do we revive and bring back the fever? That love, that joy that we used to have anytime Black Stars playing or is going out to play. Yes, please. The players, on the angle of the players, we want to see more commitment. On the angle of selection, we want to see more transparency. And then we want to see a lot of like a lot of friendly games among the people that are selected over a period.
Okay.
And that's how you combat match in a friend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. That is. Even when you are not lucky and you invite them some of their mother team they are playing for, we may not even release them. And so why don't we even get our local groups also in place and then tell them that you stand a better chance when you perform locally, you could easily replace a foreign player on the national team.
Between Nilante and Randiabe, why am I not as Minister of Sports?
I don't want to talk our way. Let his excellency, he knows his team. He knows who will play what, who will do what. And whoever goes there, let us all rally around and support the person to succeed.
Sports ministry, no? Call for Randy and answer Nilante.
But I will not be able to tell. And his excellency is the right person to answer this question. And unfortunately, why don't you wait for him to put out his list?
Former MP for South Africa. I come from your chief for your dancing, Michelle.
This will be that that is from Ubre.
And yes, it's former MP for Southtown, Honorable Kobi Wayomi, and what's in Nkano. Na Senka Bechem United Ekobo game. We omone Holy Stars. Na bakaya na say Bechem na near ball my baso my last 10 games are koye na omo intimi anko game na amaso. Eno na ya tete say the points no ama Holy Stars. Coach Kwaku Danso head coach of Bechem United was Senka be na nwanwa papa so mo the points no